Hello, and this is the Hanley and Burleigh family tree by me for the Bloomsburg University of Commonwealth, Tracing Your Family History by my professor, Kimberly Cardamona. I started this on the 6th of October. This is my mom, T-Lock, is how you pronounce her name, and she is the root of the tree for this mini research project on my 4 branches of family tree. The total is 15 members. My biological grandparents are Beth Burleigh and James Hanley. This picture was taken by her husband, Beth here, and I took this picture of my grandpa at Burger King. She's a farmer, gardener, and the owner of Lazy Bee Homestead. She likes to make soap with her husband, Sam Burleigh, and he is a Vietnam War veteran and carpenter, builder, and mechanic. This is the Burleigh history diagram. So it starts with Beth, and then her father is James Arthur Nuss, and her mother is Hazel Wagner. James' parents are Samuel and Pearl, and Hazel's parents are Benjamin and Vera. This is the Hanley history diagram. This is James' father and mother, Cornelius and Inez. And Cornelius' father and mother are Andrew and Edna, and Inez' father and mother are James and Blanche. This is Beth, and she was born on August 6th in Danville, PA. She's currently married to Sam Burleigh. Her and Sam breed Scotch Collies ethically at Lazy Bee Homestead, and they also make goat milk soap. She has 4 children. She studied at Bloom and the Pennsylvania College of Technology. She's a baker, gardener, chef, farmer, and animal caregiver. She wrote the obituaries for several family members. James, her father, and my great-grandfather, she actually wrote the obituary for. He was born in Danville on August 16th in 1931. He died on the 12th of March in 2017. I attended his funeral when I was 12 years old. And he loved checkers and card games. He got especially mad at me for beating him in a checker game. He served in the 24th Constabulary Squadron in World War II. He's married to Hazel Nuss for 58 years. And he loved hunting, fishing, and old western movies. And he was very kind and silly, and he loved his family. Samuel Nuss is his father, and he was born on September 11th in 1909 in Danville, Pennsylvania. He had the occupation of a tenant. A tenant is basically like somebody who is like a renter. They rent property to other people. He died at the age of 54 on March 27th in 1964 in Mahoning Township, Pennsylvania. He had 1 son and 3 daughters. Both of his parents were born in Germany. Pearl Frances Summers was born in 1909 in Delaware Township, PA, on March 19th. Her parents were in their 30s when they had her. She died at the age of 94 on October 23, 2003. She was a seamstress, and Frances is the feminine version of Francis, established in the 17th century. Hazel Nuss. Hazel was born on June 18, 1929 in Bloomsburg. She's the mother of Beth and my great-grandmother. She passed away on April 29th in 2015 at Manor Care Hospital. She was an avid gardener, and she loved taking care of her grandchildren. She was buried at Oddfellows Cemetery in Danville next to a lot of family members. Her brother was Franklin Wagner, and her full name was Hazel Harriet Wagner Nuss. Benjamin Franklin Wagner was born in Shamokin, Pennsylvania on May 10, 1895. He died at the age of 84 in 1879 in Pennsylvania. His occupation is unknown, and the Wagner name is derived from German ancestry meaning carter or wagon. He had 2 children with Vera. So Vera is the baby in this picture. She's the little baby. She was born on May 28, 1899 in Montour, Pennsylvania. She died at 85 years old on the 7th of March. Vera means faith, derived from the Latin adjective veris, meaning true. She lived in Mahoning Township most of her life, and she had 3 siblings. This is my grandfather, James. He was born on October 20th in Danville, PA. He fought in the Vietnam War. He was part of the Marine Corps. He built his own home. He has a brother, Tom Hanley. He has 3 children, and he loves everything about cars, and he has many occupations. Cornelius Eugene Hanley. He was my second great-grandfather. He was born on March 6, 1908 in Danville, PA. He worked as a manager. Died on the 17th of April in 1966 at the age of 58. Buried at Old Fellow Cemetery. He had 2 children with Inez, often called Neil. Andrew Edward Hanley, who's his father, was born on the 13th of December in 1883 in Williamsburg, PA. He and Edna fell in love through music and instrument. He studied the violin. They married on the 30th of April in 1907. He taught violin and remarried to Ray Smith. He competed with Gene Autry in the music industry, actually, a bit later in life, and he died in 1970 at the age of 87 while on a business trip on the 20th of December. He was buried in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Edna was born on the 7th of November in 1888. She had 6 children. 2 died very early in life. She played piano when she met Andrew. She died very early in life at age 20, giving birth to her 6th child. She died on April 20th, 1919, and she was buried at Oddfellow Cemetery. Inez Louise de Haas. She was born on the 20th of February in 1923 in Pennsylvania. She was married to Cornelius in 1950 on April 10th. She lived in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania in 1940. James' mother and one of my great-grandmothers. After Cornelius died, she remarried to Charles Elms. She died on July 3rd in 1994 at the age of 71. She was buried in Mount Zion Cemetery, Catawissa. She collected antiques and trinkets. James Floyd de Haas. James Floyd de Haas was born on the 12th of September in 1898 in Westport, Pennsylvania. He attended Garrett College in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He registered for the military in 1942 on February 16th. He died at the age of 47 on May 20th in 1946 in Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, buried at Fairview Cemetery. Blanche May Thomas. Born on the 12th of March in 1905, she had 1 daughter with James, and she lived in Lycoming for about 10 years. Blanche is an old nickname for blonde with Germanic and French origin. She died on the 25th of December in 1998 in Bloomsburg. She is buried in Jersey Shore, PA. For some family members in this presentation, their personal life is undocumented and unavailable on the web. The only way to truly know more about them is through family contact and stories. Since I will be showing this to some of my family members, I encourage them to give me some stories of those they knew in this presentation. Special thanks to my grandmother, my grandfather, and my great-uncle for providing me with some sources for this mini research project. Here is some resources and references you can find at the end of the video. In the description, and this is the resource I used to make the slides from SlidesGo, and some infographics and images are from FreePic.